working with a producer remotely. How does that even work? Let's talk about it in 3, 2, 1. Hey, I'm Brian from Brian Bolivar Music, where we have a passion to help Christian indie artists and songwriters bring songs to life.
And I'm Susie, and we're going to be uploading new videos, so don't forget to subscribe below.
And ring that bell.
Ding, ding, ding. Today we're going to be talking about remote production. What is remote production?
So, remote production is working with a producer remotely over the internet.
With the way technology is now, it's so common and accessible.
Yeah, I mean, you can collaborate with anyone from all over the world.
Right.
Just through your computer. So it's a great time to be making music.
We'll tell you some of the basic steps we go through with artists through remote production.
Yeah, because everyone's going to do it a little bit differently, but the way that we do it, typically it all starts with a work tape. So the artist will send us a work tape, which is the simple iPhone voice memo recording, and then also a reference track, which is like a finished master of a song that kind of matches the vision for the song the artist has in their mind.
Right. And then from there, Brian will start the initial track. You will get your initial track, which is sent back to the artist. From there, tweaks are made, figuring out the arrangement, if there's anything you want to add in or take out.
Yeah, but the main purpose of the initial production is just to get ready for the vocal recording.
Right.
Because that's the next step. So vocal recording, you can do it a bunch of different ways. You may have a simple setup of your own.
Yeah.
And if you don't and you want to learn more about that, send us a comment or a message because it's much easier to get the gear that you need than you might think.
Right.
So either you do it yourself or you have maybe someone who in your local area that can record for you, or there's always the third option of flying here to Florida to record with us.
Cut vocals here. So you have 3 options for vocals. You can find a producer where you are. You could get the gear maybe that you need to do it at home, or you could come see us in Florida.
Yeah, and so then once I've received or we've captured your vocals here, then I will go in and edit, tune, make them sound pretty.
Right.
And then, with music that has vocals on it, the main featured instrument is typically the vocals. So the track will continue to grow and develop once the vocal's in there. We'll do any final tweaks, and then after that is complete, then you get your first mix. I always encourage artists to listen to the song for a couple days even, make a list, send me that list of those initial mix tweaks. Then I will make those tweaks, and basically we'll just keep sending it back and forth until there's no tweaks left being made.
Unlimited revisions.
Yeah, we love to celebrate with releases with artists, and whatever it takes to get there is what we're willing to do.
And then the final step, once you receive your master, we will also help walk you through the release process if you need help with that. So we help you pick a digital distributor. Sometimes, release date is the best day ever. We will help you get the most streams that you can, maybe contacting curators. In a year and a half, Brian, he has 700,000 streams on Spotify. Our goal is 1 million for this year. And
we want to get 1 million overall streams at the end of this year, which would be about 2 years into doing releases. So
it takes a lot of hard work. Release day is like Christmas to us, and it's also like another work day for Brian because there are some things you can do to help get your music heard.
With that said, if you click the link below, we have a Curator inquiry guide, which is literally the exact steps that we follow every release as to how we reach out to Spotify curators. And just make sure we have the most successful release. So that's absolutely free. Just click the link below, and we hope that it'll help you.
And I also want to mention, we work with a lot of artists remotely. We also have some artists that do come here, and we live in a really cool town. This is something to mention. We live in a little beach town in Florida called Indian Harbor Beach, Florida. It's a barrier island, and we're kind of in the middle of everything. So we have the beach, which is a half a mile away. We have the Kennedy Space Center, which we just literally heard the rocket.
The first manned launch in like a bunch of years, and we kind of forgot about it.
We were sitting in here and we heard the rumble in our house.
We ran outside, but we're that close. We're like 30 minutes south of Kennedy Space Center. We're 1 hour from Orlando, so that's all the theme parks and things. We have a Sebastian Inlet's 30 minutes south of us. So basically, it's one of those things where you kind of forget where you are because you're so used to it, but like we live in a really cool place. So if you decided that you wanted to come take a little trip with your family or on your own, you could come track vocals and spend the rest of the day at the beach. Yeah,
meet your family at the beach after. We have really cool restaurants around here. So we forget where we live sometimes, and it's a big beach tourist place. We have a zoo. We also have a zoo 20 minutes from here too. So we would help you with getting an Airbnb set up or any cool hotels. We've been here our whole lives.
We know that it may be more convenient. That's one of the big reasons that we love to do this thing remotely, because you send us your song and then magically in your inbox, there's a song for you. You know, you don't have to stress or do the work or hurry up and wait. But
Right.
you know, at the same time, if you wanted to come to Florida, and we'd love to see you. And there's a lot to do here if you decided to do it that way.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe below.
Ring that bell.
Yeah, ding ding ding, and click the link so you can get your Spotify Curator guide.
Yep.
It's super helpful. We really think that you will get a lot of information from that, and we hope to see you in the next video.